What do great leaders have in common? Spoiler alert, it's not a superhero cape, my friends, and it's definitely not a louder voice in the meeting room. It all comes down, I believe, to like three simple commitments. And if you stick with me, guys, for the next little bit, I'm gonna go over and show you exactly what they are. Hey guys, I'm Mark. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back to Hit the Mark today. Hey, if you've ever thought and wondered, things like, all right, well, what separates good leaders from the unforgettable ones? Well, guys, you're in the right place today. And no, hold on a second. I'm not going to tell you it's about bossing people around or maybe making those epic speeches. I mean, those are great, but great leadership begins with really three powerful commitments that I really believe that anyone, you, me, even the guy who still thinks that fax machines are cool, right? They can practice. So commitment, guys, is, let's start with this. Commitment, number one, personal growth. The first commitment is to personal growth. You got to think about that. A great leader who stops growing becomes like, what's a gross analogy? How about this? Like milk left out of the fridge, spoiled and unhelpful, right? The best leaders are really lifelong learners. They're like sponges. They do everything to help themselves get better. Maybe they read, they listen, right? They ask good questions and they take their surroundings and bring in people who challenge them. Well, why do they do that, Mark? Well, because I believe you can't pour into others if your own cup is empty. Does that make sense? All right, let's keep going here, Mark. Number two, serving others. Second great leadership is really a commitment to serving other people, helping other people. And that just doesn't mean shining shoes or making someone a cup of coffee, or maybe even, heck, if you're going above the call, making coffee for the whole office. So hey, if you do that, that's bonus points, I guess you could say. It just means putting the needs of your team, your family, your community above your own ego. Ouch. Guys, servant leadership to me creates trust, and trust is the real currency, right? The real currency of influence. All right, Mark, that was commitment number two. How about commitment number three? Consistency. I talked about that all the time. Finally, consistency wins every time, guys. People don't follow. They just don't follow leaders who are scatterbrained, all over the place. Cheerful one day, grumpy Tuesday. Maybe MIA on Wednesday. You know those guys. I'm sure you've seen it. I believe those great leaders are steady. They just keep showing up even when it's tough. They're there, and they do what they say they'll do. Consistency. Don't you think? If you think about it, consistency builds credibility, and without it, I believe your leadership crumbles. So there you go. There you have it. First day of the NHL season. Go Red Wings. Personal growth, serving others, and consistency. I believe three commitments that really can transform ordinary people into extraordinary leaders. Hey guys, I'm going to keep going with this, and in the next three videos I'm going to try to break each one down in detail so maybe you can apply them into your own life. So if you're ready to grow, as a leader, do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. It just helps the channel. And of course, You can always subscribe. And guys, please send me a comment. I love hearing comments. And telling me which maybe commitment that you think might be the hardest one to achieve. Please do that for me. And just remember, guys, as I leave you today, remember leadership isn't about titles. It's just not. It's about making commitments. And that, my friend, is how you, yes, you, hit the mark today.